Tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Oh, good choice! You guys kind of dance it out a little, you know, if you're sitting in your room, just get up, let that energy out. Hey guys, I'm Leslie Ambriz here with the Telenovela After Show for AFTERBUZZ TV. I'm joined with my awesome co-host, Miss Isis over here.
Hi guys, you guys can find me at Isis Velazquez and the number 4, and where can we find you?
You can find me at In Less Than No Time on Twitter, and Less is with just one S, so don't confuse that out. So today, guys, we've got an awesome show with Telenovela. We have The Rivals, where, you know, kind of going into it, I was like, where are they going to go with this, Isis? And then we see some big stars coming in. We have Kate del Castillo and Carlos Ponce.
Yes.
Which
lovely.
Oh, go ahead.
No, they're lovely.
Yeah,
they are great.
They're great. They're great.
I've never seen Kate del Castillo speaking in English. So
no, me either. It's always like novelas that your grandma's watching.
Yes,
right?
yes. That's where I remember Kate. If you guys don't know the background, Kate del Castillo. And there's a crazy thing about Kate del Castillo.
Yeah.
Kate del Castillo is a big-time telenovela actress in Mexico. And she actually met with El Chapo.
With Sean Penn,
and yeah, she introduced, I was listening to the news today, she introduced Sean Penn to El Chapo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I knew she was part of the interview.
Girl, well, let me tell you guys, if you guys do not know who Kate del Castillo is, Google her. She was on telenovelas, and let me tell you a little bit about her. She basically went with Sean Penn to see El Chapo back in November of 2015, got a little mini interview, and that's all we know so far.
Now they captured him. So that's a really sketchy kind of, that's a telenovela in its own. You could write a story on that. Somebody wants to write a script on that, please do it, because it'd make for a freaking good show.
Yeah, so if you guys really want to know what Kate del Castillo is all about, Google her, check her out in telenovelas, because she is amazing.
No, she's a big star, and how ironic it is that she guest stars this week when that story comes out. I wonder if there was anything going on there.
You never know.
Maybe she's going to break into like more of American TV, and this was her like way to get into the news.
You never know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not saying she's crazy or anything. She's cool. She's a great actress.
She is. And another actor, amazing actor that was in this season of of telenovelas in The Rivals was Carlos Ponce.
Who's very well known.
Yeah.
I think my mom has a crush on him.
Puerto Rican actor, great, amazing actor, very funny. And let's get into The Rivals.
Yeah,
The Rivals,
let's go.
The Rivals was basically, it shows basically the opposite side of what Ana and Javi and the whole cast of telenovela stands for. They have kind of like a rivalry. So there's Ana and Javi, and then we have The Rivals, which is Kate and Diego.
With their, what is it, Científico Sexy.
Científico Sexy.
Oh my God.
Did you like that Científico Sexy?
No, I would have watched that.
I would.
Really?
I was into it. I was like, oh, you got it.
It was like the classic making fun of the telenovela, you know, where you have every 2 seconds somebody's making out for no reason or just really getting it on.
But it was good.
No, it was funny. It was cool. I kept thinking the whole time, I don't know if you've ever seen or if any of our audience has seen on Instagram those you versus me photos where it's like, it'll have somebody looking like real ratchet or crazy, and that's like you, and then the me is like the very glamorous. That's all I kept thinking of. But I felt like the telenovela cast was the you, and the me was a Científico Sexy cast. Because they walked in rolling up to the Raising the Roof event that Ana was going to put on. They roll up in their sleek black, like the telenovela cast doesn't even match at all. They're crazy. Like they're all their own individual characters.
But if you look at that scene of where the rivals, the telenovela stars and the sexy Científico cast, they come in and they like meet up. What famous scene does that remind you of? Think about very simple scenes of like two kind of gangs rivaling each other.
Just any movie with the rivalry.
Could be a movie.
Some Grease, some Thriller.
I thought of
Were you thinking of
Grease.
Thriller?
I thought of Grease. Then I thought of A West Side Story.
Oh,
the Jets, you know.
I didn't put that together. I guess that makes more sense of the Romeo and Juliet story.
And that's another thing that we get into. That's another scene that we'll go into.
But a little bit later, yeah.
But they mimic a lot of those famous scenes that we have seen before of like rivalry.
Dude, I didn't even catch that. Look at you. You got it.
But I'm really into like plays and movies and
Puerto Ricans.
And Puerto Ricans.
Yes, and Puerto Ricans, of course. I love Puerto Ricans.
All things Puerto Rico. Ice is your girl. She
Yes.
knows it all. But then we have, Javi and Ana and Kate and Diego, who Kate del Castillo and Carlos Ponce play. We see that they're coming together with the rivalry, not only because they have two popular shows that are rivals, but it's also because Javi and Ana are their own. They were the popular, the it couple that everyone liked, and then Kate and Diego were at the same thing, but then now Javi and Ana are struggling. They aren't together anymore, and no one really cares about them, and Kate and Diego are still at the top.
Yeah, so Javi and Ana, Javi and Ana, they kind of are jealous.
Yeah,
in a
very
sense,
jealous.
they're like, well, they're put together like we were back in the days. Let's be better than them. Let's show them that we're better. So the whole cast of telenovelas goes against the rivals, and they go into basically building a house, and it's called Raise the Roof.
Raise the Roof.
So they're both teams are working together into building this house for non-privileged family, and throughout the whole scenes, it's like the telenovela stars, Javi and Ana and Isabela, all of them, they can't seem to get anything right. Or
they build one wall.
Yeah, or build anything good, while Kate and Diego, Carlos Ponce's, they build an amazing kitchen. I mean,
they even make over the dad. He comes running in with his flowers and his vest all nice, or his suit. I was like, oh no, these people are trying way too hard. Well, but not trying at all because they just naturally good,
Yeah, they were, because they know what teamwork is. So they really got along and did a great job. And tell me, what's the plot twist here? What happens?
The plot, ready guys? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Diego hits on Ana. After most of the house is getting done, she's hanging out in the back, and he's saying, oh, how beautiful you are. Like, that's probably why Kate is so jealous of you. And then he's like, oh, well, I also think you're super beautiful. And then tries to convince Ana to have sex with him and to get revenge on Kate.
Okay. And
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either.
I was like, oh, he's probably going to say something stupid and, things that... No, and then he goes and tries to kiss her. Oh, he does kiss her.
He does kiss her.
Way to go, Ana, to pull back, though.
I think she shouldn't have pushed back. I think she should have enjoyed the ride, and then I really did think...
Anna's a good person. She's a good heart.
Yeah, they all are. Sure. But yeah, she pulls back, and she basically goes to, her assistant Mimi and says, Mimi, I have something to tell you.
Oh, Mimi played a really small role in this episode.
Yes, I think every episode, everybody has a big role.
They're bigger role, so we can see a little bit more of them.
Yeah, so in this it was more Isabela and Rodrigo.
Isabela and Rodrigo and Gael and Julio, which Julio is part of the Científico Sexy cast. So for those who maybe didn't watch the entire episode, didn't catch up, Gael and Julio are the Romeo and Juliet of our little West Side Story spoof that Eva Longoria has put together for this show. They're met at the gym, really like each other, and then all of a sudden they find out that they're on opposing shows. And then... they're star-crossed lovers that just can't make it work together. And they did
another popular scene, and it was like the Romeo
Julio,
where are you?
And he's up on the ledge.
Yeah, so it was kind of like mimicking Romeo and Juliet, but it's Julio and
Gael.
Yeah,
why did I forget his name?
I know, me too. I'm like, Gael.
No.
So,
oh my gosh.
So that's another plot twist.
They were cute. I like them together.
Yeah, so that's another plot twist. They're like excited. They like each other, but they're like, oh my God, we can't be together. We're on different, shows. So
they
that's another.
Just got together. I was rooting for that.
Yes.
Because then at the end, it kind of just fizzled out. I mean, that was the funny part of it, but still, like, come on. My boy needs another boy for himself to love,
Yeah, and another kind of like comedic relief here is another comparison of the rivals, which was Isabela and Rodrigo.
Yeah.
So Rodrigo sees another guy that plays the same as him, a villain, but this villain has a real mustache. So Rodrigo is jealous. He's like, well, I don't have a real mustache.
Because his one keeps falling off, and he's got the half little thing going on.
It doesn't grow very well.
Is it really that hard to grow a mustache, guys, if we have any male listeners?
It is. It depends.
Is it really?
You see?
I mean, like, some faces do it and other faces don't. Like, you could either grow a full beard or you can't. Like, I could grow a full beard, but I have no hair on my head, so it's like the lesser of two evils.
I have heard, but you guys can put like some lotion or something, or take some pills to make your hair grow. Like
Girls do that, like to make your hair thicker.
I mean,
I don't do it.
Don't give out those secrets. Don't let them know.
They got some mustache extensions now.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. We're getting off topic.
Yes.
We're going. But so yeah, Rodrigo and Isabella, they don't believe that this guy has a real mustache. Isabella attacks the guy, goes crazy. I kind of like the Rodrigo and Isabella duo. I hope they continue that.
Do you want to make a prediction? Of what? Not a prediction, but because it's another episode, I think we might see Rodrigo and Isabella like getting it on.
Really?
Whether it's in
she did say they always fall
in love with her. So maybe see like some action between them.
Maybe. I mean, he already had a little thing with Mimi, so Rodrigo might just be working his way throughout the whole cast, you know?
That could happen. He's the villain.
Yeah.
So the villain
a little bit of a playboy on the set. Yeah. No one would expect him. I would think it would have been Javi that was a playboy, but Javi's the more like timid, kind of chill one.
But we do like Rodrigo, so that could happen. That he goes around all the, you know.
You know, if that's working for him, sure. Hey, Rodrigo, you get it on. You get it on.
Come to the show. Get it on with me, please. I like him. Okay. I like all the guys. So I'm going crazy.
Jencarlos, I think, is the most attractive one on the show. Yeah.
I think they all are. They all have their own like charisma and like beauty.
He's still my favorite though.
Okay, of course. You like the pretty one.
Rooting for the pretty boys, you know.
It's okay. It's okay.
We all have it was super funny to see him kind of insecure in this episode too.
Yeah, because he's never.
Thought Diego was the hot one.
Yeah, because he's never insecure. So.
We're seeing a little bit more. We're peeling back the layers on him, which you don't expect in a comedy to see that.
Yeah.
Yep. But what was that one line I really liked was when she was like, oh, it's going to get really hot in here. So all the guys just rip their shirts open. And then he's like, what? Nothing? And they're like, nah, Diego. Like, they're all lusting over him and freaking out.
It was a good scene. I like that when all of them took off their shirt.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, what girl didn't like that, you know?
Of course. But it was unexpected. It was funny. It was like, another
it was good, like, slapstick comedy.
Another, comedic release. All right, so moving along. So what else do we have?
We've got...
Finally...
my notes are all over the place.
Finally, Anna goes and tells Mimi, and then
that's true.
And then from Mimi, she goes and tells Kate.
And we find out Diego's cheating on Kate the entire time.
Yes, so Kate tells Anna, what are you talking about? You feel special? He cheats on me all the time.
Which is sad. Like, girl, get some more confidence.
Well, she did say something. She's like, we just make a great couple. We don't care what is inside. We care how it looks in the outside. So they all do it for publicity.
And I mean, that's a classic Hollywood thing. But still, she needs to step up and say, you know what, Diego? I could find someone better. There's some other hot actors in telenovelas out in Hollywood, out in Mexico, wherever, Miami, wherever they film. She could find a better guy.
But it doesn't happen like that. Once they have, a niche, something going on, they got to keep it going.
But that's just my own opinions in the show now.
All right, so Anna tells Kate the truth.
And then Kate tries to ruin Anna's outfit. But we see Javi stepping in, which we get the little dramatic, almost like a gunshot scene. Javi's got the paint all over him. Diego hides behind Kate.
So
that's the end of that.
So now we get to see how Javi steps in and defends Anna. And
which was cute.
Yeah, and then Diego hides behind Kate.
Diego, who all the ladies thought was a man's man.
He was not.
Is actually a big sissy, not making it happen.
So, we got to see one of the good things that right there, it solidifies Anna's and Javi's relationship. That even though they're not together, they're still... She said it. We're friends.
They're friends. Oh, but I want to see them a little... I guess that's more into prediction. Do you want to go into predictions?
Let's go into prediction. Yeah. You want to see that? What do you want to see?
Yeah. Oh, we'll let the fun space music happen.
AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
Hey. It is always very long.
How long are these?
Okay, I'm just gonna start talking. Yeah. I really want Anna and Javi. I want something to happen there because we saw it in the first episode. We see them, they kiss, they kind of feel a little spark going on, but then she sees him making out with some random blonde who we never meet. I want to see them like hang out, maybe like go on a little get together, hang out as friends, and then something sparks there. I know she's got that thing with James, the executive, but let's just get rid of James and let's bring in some Javi and Ana together back again.
No, I think, you know what? I think that might happen, but maybe like 3-4 seasons into it.
No, now.
I want to see Ana with the gringo, with the executive.
No, but he tries way too hard.
No, I like him.
You like him?
Yes, I like him.
Oh, we're not going to agree on that this whole season.
No, because he's the typical gringo, and like, you know, Latinas like gringos. So I kind of like that little dynamic that they have going on. So I want to see the gringo executive win. So that's my prediction, that the gringo executive is going to win for a little bit, and then something's going to happen that they realize, you know what, this is not going to work out, and I'm the...
And then she goes to the true man she's supposed to be with, Javi.
I mean, they were together once, so does it have to repeat itself again?
Yeah, they work well together.
It doesn't always have, you know.
If anyone agrees with me, comment, please.
Of course, we want to see Javi and Ana, but I also want to see new characters and men coming along, you know, day players.
A little bit more, see some... But Javi could get jealous, and then we see a little bit of that with him.
That could happen.
There we go. There we found the compromise.
There you go. Okay. We'll find that. All right. I want to play a game.
Okay, let's go.
All right? Because this show was called The Rivals, and we're going to decide. Well, you tell me who you think, and I'll tell you who I think. It's called
Who is first.
Yeah. Who is better in The Rivals? Who was better, the telenovela stars or the sexy scientist? And we're going to break down each character. And you guys... Text us, tweet us on YouTube, comment. Who do you guys think was the better rival, the better character?
I'll open my Twitter right now, so if anyone wants to send us that.
Okay, so who is better? We're on this episode of The Rivals. Okay, so we have Pasión, which is Ana, versus Kate.
Ooh,
who do you think, if, you know...
Like if they were in a fist fight, or...
Just who looked better and who worked better in this episode. Okay. Like that you're like...
who was working it, like, dang, you got that confidence.
Like, yeah, you know what? I want to see that character again into the telenovelas. He could be added to the telenovelas.
That's true.
So who played it better? Ana or Kate?
I'm going to go with Kate on this one. When she strutted in that one scene, she was working it. Ana was kind of hiding. Plus the black, she looked good.
And you know, they made her look like one of the what's her, the grease.
Yeah. They make her... I mean, I know that's what they were going for, but still, she looked chic. I loved it.
So okay, Kate. I would say Kate too. Yeah, I agree. Kate took it.
She did. She came in. She worked it. She knew what she was there for.
So we got great reviews for Kate. All right, the next person that we have is Javi versus Diego. Javi versus Carlos Ponce.
Oh no, I'm biased on this one. Oh, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, Javi. I'm gonna go with Diego. Because he knew what he wanted, and he was affirmative. He did his thing. Javi was kind of just hanging out in the background with this one.
She's being biased. Let's keep it real. Diego, Carlos Ponce's, he took it over. You saw how he came in and he had this confidence, and then he took Ana and he kissed her, and
it was a bad guy, but still, yeah. Sometimes the bad guys got that confidence, you know.
Listen, Javi, run for your money, because if Diego comes into your telenovela, he'll take over the show.
True. He's gone.
No.
Las leyes de pasión. Plus Diego.
There you go. Yeah. So Javi. See, I don't think Javi's that strong. You see, if you compare him with Diego.
My boy, he's not doing it.
Carlos Ponce, do I see another day player role coming along? Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, guest star.
Maybe you'll get your wish. Maybe he'll be in the next episode.
Yes.
Those eyes. Yes. Oh, my gosh.
I'm giving the
telenovela eyes. Yeah. Do it, girl. Do it. You do that 5 seconds. Go. Ready?
I'm getting shy now. All right, let's keep it going. Okay, so between Gael and Julio.
Dang, I'm sorry to my telenovela cast, but Julio.
You like Julio?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought he was precious.
I thought
he was a better looking one of the couple.
He was a better looking one of the couple, but when it came to his conviction as a character, the way that he portrayed himself, I think it was kind of weak compared to Gael. Like, Gael is so out there and I love you, oh, you know, let's go. That I will stay with Gael, even though
I was just going based on looks.
Girl, we're doing character analysis here, and she's basing off of looks.
I'm sorry, I'm vain today.
Okay, so
or superficial is a better word.
Yeah, you're vain.
Okay, whatever.
That's the next song. You're so vain. So you say the gym guy Julio.
Yeah.
I say Gael.
Okay.
I like Gael. And then between Isabela, and then we don't get the name of the
and
other
the older
rival.
lady.
Let's call her La Vieja.
La Vieja.
La Vieja. That's what it is. Isabela and La Vieja. Who do you think was better?
Isabela, duh.
Isabela.
I'd be crazy if I went La Vieja. The only good thing she had is she made that little door in like two hits. Boom, boom. She was done.
Yeah. So Isabela, you did great.
She took charge too. You know, she went up to the guy. She was like, "I'm gonna stand up for my friend Rodrigo. This mustache is fake."
Yes.
Poor guy.
You know what? Going back to Isabela and La Vieja, it's funny because they were like, when they were in the trying to see each other, they were, one of the girl. Which one's the bimbo? The blonde bimbo.
The blonde one. I don't remember her
blonde
name.
bimbo goes,
She's like,
"Oh my!"
It's like looking in a mirror.
It's like looking in the mirror, and then Isabela's looking at La Vieja like, that cannot
like,
be
hell
it.
no, this is not happening right now.
La Vieja did look kind of, yeah, she looked.
I mean,
older.
she had the Isabela hair, but other than that, she had nothing on her.
She looked really vieja.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay. We all
That's
get
okay
there.
though. We all get there. We all gonna get those wrinkles. That's what's gonna matter, you know.
I don't know about you,
I
but
don't know. Oh, okay.
I'm already thinking.
Oh, let me just fix that
You
up.
see now who's vain? Who's
We
vain?
switched it over.
And then now we have Rodrigo, between Rodrigo and the mustache guy.
Rodrigo, definitely.
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
I gotta say both here.
Okay, why?
The mustache guy, he played a very strong character, and he did show his like, I am better than you, Rodrigo, no matter what you think. But at the same time, Rodrigo did his thing, kind of like, you know what? Listening to Isabela telling him, you're a way better actor than him. Like, it's all here in your heart. Don't worry about the mustache. So he accepted it. He took it in, and he built back his confidence. Yes. So I think both characters were kind of like equal and even.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still go to Rodrigo for my vote on that, but it's because I like that he was kind of like the soft side of him a little bit more, you know, than the villain that we always see.
Yeah, it's good to see. All right, so what else do we have? Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, I got some news and gossip. Yeah.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Oh, well, first off, congratulations to Miss Eva Longoria. She was at the Golden Globes yesterday.
Oh,
I don't know if anyone saw when her and America Ferrera made the joke about how not all Latina actresses look the same. I think it was America Ferrera said, "I'm not Gina Rodriguez," and Eva Longoria is like, "Oh, and I'm not Eva Mendes, and neither of us are Rosario Dawson." I thought that was funny. I was like, holla to my Latinas, you know, going up there representing. Gina Rodriguez also representing the Latinas. Then we have Gael Garcia Bernal for Mozart in the Jungle, who also did go with the Golden Globes. So I just want to throw a little bit out there for some news if anyone didn't catch the Golden Globes. Holla to the Latinos making it in Hollywood.
Yeah, congrats to all the Latinos and all the ethnic cast that, you know, won on Taraji from Empire.
Taraji B. Henson, that little line, she's like, don't take away my 20
I waited
minutes.
20 years. You want me to hurry up? So congrats to everybody in the Golden Globes. You guys did an amazing job. And I don't know who was doing the social media for the Golden Globes, but they had this slow motion camera.
Oh.
You got to see it.
I
It's
didn't see
amazing.
this.
So whoever did that, production-wise, you guys did amazing. I'll show it to you after the show.
Please do. I want to
If you
see
guys
that.
have not seen it, go online and see all that slow motion camera work that's going on for the Golden Globes and all the artists that were there. And yeah, it was really cool. I'm going to show it to you.
No,
after.
that sounds exciting. Oh, I can't wait to see that. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got. Do you have anything more you want to add? Some favorite quotes? Something that really stood out to you?
Just, guys, Google Kate del Castillo. She's an impressive actress, but Google the story of how she met El Chapo with Sean Penn. And the reason why I'm telling you guys to check this out is because Sean Penn and Kate del Castillo they were already calling to the authorities to testify because they met with El Chapo while he was on the run. You know what I mean?
Dang.
So Sean Penn has interviewed other people that have kind of been
on the run.
But I think Sean Penn supposedly has like a writer, like reporter, like you could do reports and
he
have
did stuff for Rolling Stone, I think.
something
right?
like that. But you have permission kind of from the government to make these type of interviews of
dang.
people that are in the run, fugitives,
like
whatever that may be.
investigative.
Yeah. So Kate and Sean Penn met while El Chapo was on the run, so they're being investigated too about what they did. That's why I'm telling you, Google and check it out so you guys can stay awake what's going on with El Chapo and Felix Castillo and Sean Penn.
Oh, hopefully. I hope nothing bad happens out of that.
Yeah, no.
No?
Money talks, so.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
We don't know.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. If you have any favorite quotes, something funny that you saw on Telenovela you want us to know, tweet at us, comment on YouTube. I'm Leslie Ambriz. You can find me on Twitter at InLessThanNoTime, and my lovely co-host, who will also be signing off.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Isis Velazquez and the number 4.
That's it. Bye, guys. Adios.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Bye. See you later.
Well, see you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.